Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode 19, COVID-19. Got that
Whoa.
booster. Actually, I don't have the booster. I don't have
2019?
any shots. Yeah, we're on 19.
This is a New Year's special, huh?
New Year's. Yeah, we're recording this New Year's Day. I'm going to release this today, probably after we're done.
Whoa, same fucking day. Look at that, man.
Same day service. We'll talk to the producer and work that out. I gotta pay holiday hours. That's a little annoying, but
Are we doing triple time for today?
we'll do. I was gonna do time and a half, triple
Oh, okay.
time.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Hey,
Yeah,
producer, he's not listening anyways.
yeah. Jamie's
He's
doing his own thing.
yeah,
So
he is.
yeah,
He's scouring those websites.
yeah. The hub, dude. So I was gonna. Speaking of COVID and vaccines and Joe Rogan, whatever we were talking about. I mentioned this last week, but couldn't go to that damn Blazers Nets game because it got postponed. We talked about this a little bit before recording, but what is the NBA doing? Why are they pushing some games back and not others?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening, Alec?
I have no idea. And I think Draymond Green touched on this. And he tweeted about it last week. And he's like, so what's the basis of like the NBA postponing games? They're like, oh, we're because I think recently the Warriors Nuggets second game got postponed because the Nuggets had a few COVID cases. And I think there's no clear answer. The NBA is going to postpone what they want. And it makes no sense whatsoever. I know, what team was it that was playing with like six players, but they were like they still weren't postponing their games. They were just like call up players.
I think the Bulls had a shit ton of players out for a while.
Every fucking team had it, but like they were refusing to postpone these games, yet they were okay to postponing the Denver Warriors game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me. It looks like the NBA is just doing what they want to do. But I think the most interesting part of this is who they're calling up, huh?
Yeah, all the players. Well, real quick on the postponements. I mean, as a selfish fan, my brother had the tickets. He's in town for 4 days a year, and now we're getting this pushed back. Is there a refund? Do we just pay the $60 and lose it? I don't know. Adam Silver's got
$60 for a Nets game. That's cheap. You get to see Kyrie, Harden, and KD for $60, dude.
Well, we're in the slum seats.
You guys are on the roof or something?
Yeah, no, we're in the rafters next to those banners that don't exist.
Sounds all right.
We got one banner, but Bruce banner.
Hey, by the way, Kyrie, maybe it's in your best interest they postponed it because now you get to see Kyrie. He's coming back next week.
I don't even know when the game is. I don't think they've announced that, or maybe it's 2023. Who knows when they'll play these ones? Anytime soon.
I don't know when they're postponing it to. Honestly, like when did they do it right before playoffs, and then everyone just rests anyways? And that's
Or the
might as well be a
postponement. Get pushed back. Like, have they mentioned any of this? How's this gonna work?
Or is it during the All-Star break and then everyone says, fuck it, we're not going to be working? Like, when are they postponing all these games too?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I know. Yeah, it's nuts. But you brought it up a second ago. Who they're bringing – I mean, it's fucking hilarious. Mario Chalmers is on the Heat now. They're just giving all these –
That's the OG, man. He won a chip with them, didn't he?
He did. No, I seriously thought LeBron killed him after like the 2014 loss to
that missed three. Yeah.
Like I really just didn't know that he existed anymore. But yeah, so he's coming back. Yeah, a lot of people are getting 10-day contracts, and my buddy who I live with, he mentioned this yesterday that the G League salary is jack shit. They're making, I don't know, as much. I thought they were making more.
I thought they were making $100K.
That's what I thought too, but my friend said that they're making like around WNBA.
Isn't that like 100? Isn't that like 100K?
No, he said it was like 40, which I thought it's got to be way more than that to be like a.
Oh shit! Looks like they're right. It says the typical salary for a G League player is $37,000.
37. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, that's nuts though, because like I don't know. I always thought it was more, but with the 10-day contracts, I think they're getting $100K for a 10-day contract when they get called up to the NBA. So some of these dudes are thanking the Lord for COVID and everyone on
You're
ventilators.
right. Some
Happy
of these
about
guys
it.
are making like 100K in 10 days.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. And you get a couple of those contracts, it's like you hit the lottery. So I'm sure they're happy that people aren't boosted and everyone's coughing because for them it's
But
life changing.
but the NBA is like 97% vaccinated. The league that's surprisingly so unvaccinated, and I don't want to jump too much, but it's the NFL, man. Like every time I read an article, it's like, oh, this team's QB is unvaccinated, this team's QB is unvaccinated. How
Yeah,
does it? Did you know that Carson Wentz, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins are all unvaccinated?
I knew about Wentz and Rodgers. I didn't know Cousins was too.
Cousins is
I
like
could have guessed
adamantly
that.
against it.
Really, I could have guessed that. Yeah, he
I
wears
mean, and
hard.
that's like of what I know. I'm sure there's like a ton of other QBs that are unvaccinated. And does that make sense to you? I don't. I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like they should force it. I mean, I
yeah.
don't. I don't want to take one stand or another, folks, but it's just a matter of unvaccinated. I think you get to go. You just have less testing, and you could get playing quicker than vaccinated. I mean, vaccinated. Sorry.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it should be enforced, but who's my anus to say? I don't know. It's up to anyone what they want
But
to do.
Wentz is back, by the way.
Yeah, he was looking great. Yeah, we lost that
No,
bet.
no. He's back this week. Even though he tested positive on Monday, he's already apparently eligible to play, even though he was unvaccinated. Because
Oh,
now
really?
they changed the rule where
CDC.
5 days. Yeah,
Yeah, damn. Good
fucking
for the
crazy.
CDC. I don't really know what Fauci's doing. I don't know. I'm no medical expert, but I think I could have probably done his job.
I don't know. I don't think he is doing anything medically. I think he just does interviews. By the
Dude,
way, did we reserve him for this show? Did we get him? Because I know he would definitely say
yeah.
yes if we asked.
We sent him a couple time slots. He was very open though. He's like, I can do that.
Yeah, we still have to find the time for him. I'm gonna blame Jamie on that.
Yeah,
Wow, he's working the hub, but he's not working
yeah,
our show.
huge is. I mean, I don't want to like plug other podcasts here, but like Tim Dillon had the funniest take on. Because did you see that Fauci did a documentary? Like he did an Amazon documentary
Of course
about
he did.
himself. Yeah,
Of course.
it's like Cuomo with the book. It's just nuts how these dudes are trying to
What
monetize.
is this guy working? Like he's always doing interviews and he's always doing fucking shows. Like
Yeah,
this guy was on IG Live with Steph Curry. Like,
yeah,
I mean, who the hell is Steph Curry? No offense to Steph Curry.
yeah.
Why is he doing it?
Yeah, what are we doing? And it you know how YouTube got rid of the dislike bar? Did you see that? How like
They did.
there's no longer it doesn't show the amount. You can still dislike a video, but it doesn't show how many dislikes there are now. But this
That's good for our
video,
videos.
well, yeah, I mean our videos are like 100% liked. Is
Dis
that loyal fan?
disliked. Oh, 100% like yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, like a Garrett, that accounting guy or whatever his
We
name.
love you, man.
Yeah, love you, buddy. But Fauci did a video with Olivia Rodrigo, the pop star, and this was before they got rid of the dislike bar, and it was just the whole thing was red. It was like 100% dislikes. Everyone's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I think,
Because why? Why the fuck is he doing this?
yeah, I think it was on ABC's channel or something just ridiculous. It's like, what are we doing here?
I,
Yeah.
I think he has it in his head that he's trying to inform people about stuff, but I don't know. I don't think he's coming off as likable. It's just too much, man. People want an act like is he actually doing research? Does he even have time for that? Like he's like 80 something, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I think he's in an old folks' home for the most part. But
Yeah. I mean,
wasn't he like killing dogs too, or he was doing some research where they were killing puppies?
I don't get it. I don't get how he has time for all his quote unquote research and time to do all these interviews because this guy is on TV every second of the day. Somehow he's doing like some sort of program, some sort of channel. Um, I don't get it. And it's not only TV, folks. He's doing podcasts. He's doing
Oh yeah,
Instagram lives. He's doing anything like um anyone who has some sort of audience, like I said, if I'm
Hop
pretty
on.
sure if we asked him to, join our show, he would probably.
Yeah. That was
He
the joke that Tim Dillon made on his pod. He was like, "Oh, Fauci, he's doing his hair and makeup for his documentary, and then he's gonna go do Two Dope Queens afterwards."
yeah, it's like it's like those, it's like Kevin Hart who doesn't know how to say no to any movie.
Yeah,
That guy will do any movie. That's fucking Anthony Fauci. He'll do any movie, any
yeah,
TV show. You just ask him.
yeah, he's there. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not gonna do any real work, but he'll
he'll do these interviews.
yeah, he'll hop in. Yeah, I don't know how any of that shit works. I feel like it's flip flopped so much. We mentioned now it's just 5 days that you have to sit out. I don't know. None of it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Because I know people who test positive for like a month afterwards. Does that mean they can't give it, or they can give it? Apparently they can't. That's what the CDC is saying. But I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I I didn't. It's like I think it's kind of crazy, but the 5 days doesn't make sense to me. But if that's what they're saying, fine by me. So be it. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't want to get yelled at. I'll wear the mask. I'll wear a thong. Like I'll do what I'm told.
You're wearing your thong, your COVID away thong.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
working for you.
yeah. Right over
Knock
the
on wood.
tip. All right, dude. Well, so NBA stuff. I don't know. The Blazers lost to the Lakers yesterday. I'm not really even following the standings. I just know that it is
The
this an
Lakers
asterisk
are
season.
looking
If LeBron wins a title, which the Lakers aren't going to win, but whoever wins the title, is it an asterisk season because of everyone sitting out? Is this like the bubble where his
no,
championship?
no, because who's sitting out? It's just Ben Simmons and Kyrie.
Yeah. Well, and everyone who's in these protocols.
No, no, no. But they're all going to be back for what, like the playoffs. But you're saying right now, some teams are not like what team's not going to make the playoffs because of these protocols.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Nah, I
Still
don't think
playing
any
a month.
team's going to be because right now you have like 10 teams that make the playoffs now, right? With the whole like first round elimination thing.
Oh yeah.
So you have like any team as long as they're all healthy in April or whatever May, they all have a shot to make the playoffs. What my problem is what type of steroids do you think LeBron James is taking?
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, well, I don't think he has the vaccine either, but he has other shots that he's been taking.
Clearly, fucking whatever it is, it's like it's too much. I mean, someone has to tell him, LeBron, like your drugs they're helping you way too much. It's too noticeable. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
the guys
I texted him the other day just
you did,
asking what he was up to. Like I wished him happy birthday and everything.
yeah, yeah,
And
normal.
wanted to go to the party and all that, but he wouldn't fly me out. It's fine. But no, he was saying he's on a bunch of shit, but
Okay,
I'll keep that between me and Braun.
experimental shit. I'm guessing like because he goes to Europe and shit too, huh? Like, is
Well,
it
I think
European shit?
he's consulted with Rogan on what to use during these times, and yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, it's clearly working, but it's working too much.
yeah.
I fuck it. I read an article. Who was it that said? Was it Perkins? He tweeted that Russell Westbrook isn't a superstar anymore, or something like that.
Oh, I didn't see. I mean, I wouldn't like. I would totally expect that from him. He'll trash anyone. So
I mean, why is Russell Westbrook not a superstar anymore? Why is Russell Westbrook? I mean, I don't get it.
I think it's just like media seeing him miss a dunk in crunch time or something where you go, oh, he's lost it. I wish he could shoot the ball way better than he does, that's for sure. But he still hustles. He still looks like a turtle. So I don't know.
I don't get it, man. Why do they hate this guy so much? Sorry, it wasn't Perkins. It was Zach Lowe. Zach Lowe, he's not as controversial as Perkins, but
Oh, you know who also said it was Kevin O'Connor. He tweeted something saying that the Lakers will never win a chip if Russ is on the team, which
fucking
I
haters,
don't
man.
know. Yeah,
Fucking haters.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know,
a tough
man.
gig. I don't know if I could ever do the journalism gig where like you bash these people in order to get it helps your career for sure, but you'd probably feel shitty tweeting stuff like that. As a fan, it's fun because you don't have to be held accountable. But I don't know. These players see those tweets, that's for sure.
Anyway, like Westbrook isn't even doing like. I mean, let's see. I'm gonna pull up his stats real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I know stats don't mean shit, but
If
I
he
mean,
gets a triple double and they lose, that's fine with me.
yeah, that's fine by me too. Okay, this year, I mean, you see, he's not even. Okay, this year it's not, dude. Whoa, these stats are really good. Let me give it to you.
Mm-hmm. Give it.
20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists,
Yeah.
1 steal. And do you want to know what percentage he's shooting?
18%.
No, 45.5, so 46.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's
great.
shooting the three ball at a 31.3% clip.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
The criticism I've seen from him is just the defensive awareness. Like the Lakers defense is so much worse this year than last year. Um, and I think there's been some clips of him just completely losing his assignment on defense, and that's where he'll get cooked on line and everything.
Fuck
Um,
that.
but I don't know. I think he's a good looking guy.
I think he's doing fine. I mean, my problem is with that bum Anthony Davis. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, he's it's so funny. Just anytime the only thing I have for references is like Twitter and Instagram for this stuff. But seeing him like go down with something, all the comments are always just if he tweaks an ankle or something, everyone's just like, man, it's always something with him. Like it's just every fan is fucking done with this dude.
I'm
Uh,
done with him too because every person in the media has told me this guy is like so talented. He's got a superstar, all this shit. And you know,
Young,
I'm
yeah,
not saying that I have the best eye for basketball, but I never got it. I never saw it. You know, I'd always listen to these guys like Zach Lowe, Bill Simmons, whatever, and they'd say, "Oh my God, if you watch him play basketball, he's so good, he's so gifted, he's so talented, he's this, he's that, he's the other." I never saw him dominate a game. He can't like maybe he's dominated 1 or 2 games, but I've never seen him dominate a season. He's never to me, if this guy is so transformational, he'd be able to do more with his team, with the Pelicans when he was on it, when he was the only star. I mean, I
yeah.
just hate that shit, man. They just build these guys up so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. I think a part of it probably is the LeBron effect too, where he was dominant at times. It's a very selfish of me, but I only have like Portland references where him and Drew Holiday just destroyed us, where we were the favored seed a few years ago in the playoffs and they swept us.
And
And
then they get swept afterwards.
they probably did by the Warriors or someone.
Some shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That was his one playoff series win. That was it against your
Yeah.
Blazers,
Yeah. Well, that's
and that was just a favorable matchup.
so yeah, you've seen him dominate before, but I think once you have LeBron on your team, you sit back and you watch Space Jam and kind of hang out.
Space Jam too. What a
But
shame.
I don't know, like that bubble, he was solid. He had that game winner against Denver. He looked hot. Like he's done some good
Looked
stuff.
hot. No, he's never done any good stuff. No,
Yeah, the unibrow's not great either, but
I mean, he's the whole league is they're all shooting threes and all this shit. You want to know what his 3-point percentage is?
like 5%.
18%.
Oh, that's great.
That's worse than 5%
That's
because
18
that means he's
for us.
taking that many threes to have. No, I'm not gonna stand for this, man. I can't stand that this guy is, you know, he hasn't done shit in 10 years.
Well, you're sitting down right now, so you don't have to stand. But no, I get what you're saying.
I'm pissed off, man. I'm
Yeah.
pissed off.
And you're a true LA fan, so I'd be throwing towels or something. It is frustrating.
I'm more of a Mavs fan, but
That's right, you're a Mavs fan. Fucking Luca. Dude, LA. Well, how does it work? I've probably asked you this before, but how do you choose between the two teams? We have one team in Portland. How do you make is it
I
just
don't think anyone chooses the Clippers. I don't think anyone chooses the Clippers. And if someone chooses the Clippers,
because they
you
got good?
you ask them what's wrong with you.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
Your
the
head.
Clippers haven't even been good. Like since they've been good, which is like 2013, the Lakers still won more chips than these guys. It's like they can't they can't get anything right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The Clippers are trying like so hard with like the inner city kids. Like they give them all this free shit, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna change the generation of all these Laker fans." I don't know. We'll see,
That,
but
isn't
that's
that
their
Ballmer?
strategy.
Isn't that Ballmer just throwing money everywhere? And they got a new stadium coming, right? That's
In
cool.
Inglewood, yeah, he's trying to do it at the other part of town. Um, Look, I don't know, man. I don't. The Clippers, they're just the Clippers, man. Until they leave LA, they're always going to be second fiddle, third fiddle, fourth fiddle. Right now, I could buy Clippers tickets,
No
nosebleed
shit.
by
Yeah,
the rafters. Do you want to know how much?
$8.
Yeah, it was going to be like seven, but yeah,
Just drive
eight
a
bucks.
Kia and then you're there.
Exactly. Do you want to know how much the comparable Laker tickets are? Like the cheapest, like all the way up at the roof.
I'd say probably like
Cheapest,
80.
dude. Have you been checking these prices recently or something?
Well, I mean, I did like I lived there, so I
Okay,
definitely
so you fucking yeah. It's like
yeah,
85 versus like $6. That's the difference between the Lakers and the Clippers.
yeah,
Okay, that's your difference.
yeah.
Clippers, they're begging you to go to their games. Lakers, they're all sold out. It's
Yeah,
just
I've never been to a Lakers game. That'd be fun. But you went last year, right?
I've been to a few Laker games. Laker games are such a different experience, man. Laker games, first of all, the lights are all dimmed,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Clipper
all
game,
kind of artsy and gay. I like it. It does look more fun.
they played a part, dude. It's just like when you go to that Laker game, it's like you're going to like an experience, right?
Yeah,
Clippers, it's more they have so many identities. They're trying to be this, do that. They're trying to be family fun night. They're trying to be the sexy night. They're trying to do this, do that. It's just too many things they can't get right.
yeah. I'd love to go to sexy night, but no, you're right. I haven't.
Nah, you wouldn't be admitted for that.
Yeah,
No offense.
yeah. No, I would not get in. I have to pay double.
Yeah,
All right, dude.
maybe triple.
Yeah, quad. All right, dude. So that's NBA. It's all obviously a shit show. Stuff's postponed. Do we take this walk or podcast of shame, talk about the terrible bets we've done? Do we
So
talk?
last week, we talked about that epic 17 game parlay. It turned into a 13 game parlay because Bovada apparently doesn't allow 17 game parlays. Whatever. Um, well, what happened was we lost. I'm pretty sure on the second game. It was on Saturday. We barely won the Green Bay Cleveland game.
Oh
Right,
God,
Green Bay barely pulled that win off when the
yeah.
Browns
Needed 4 picks to win.
the Browns should have won that game. Honestly, it's so bad. If they had you or me at quarterback, I think they would have won that game, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it was just this guy Baker couldn't get out of his way. He threw 4 picks, um, and they were still a one possession game.
Yeah,
But anyways, the Packers won. Um, so the second game was the Colts Cardinals, and our reasoning was okay. The Colts' entire offensive line was gone due to COVID. Darius Leonard, their team defensive captain, the soul of their defense,
big knee.
gone due to COVID. Half their team was gone due to COVID, and we're like, this is a lock for a win for the Cards. The Cards need this win. They've been getting pummeled, all this shit, and what happened was the Colts beat the Cards.
Yeah,
I, I mean, the Cards looked lost. It looks like without DeAndre Hopkins, they can't do shit. I don't know what's going
right.
on with that team.
Yeah, it's tough. Here's a theory for you. Does the vaccine make you worse at quarterback?
Oh, because you're saying
When?
Aaron Rodgers unvaccinated
Yes,
MVP candidate. You're
yes.
saying Baker Mayfield vaccinated shithead candidate. Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying? Because
I
that's
am.
pretty good.
All I'm saying is Baker's rookie year, where he broke the rookie TD record, he didn't have that vaccine yet.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know.
Did we crack this?
Uh,
Maybe not. I don't know.
Carson Wentz is also unvaccinated,
Yes,
and he played better than Kyler Murray last week.
yes.
I don't know. Folks, I don't know what the hell's happening. Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
We just have questions.
a lot of
We're
questions.
just asking questions.
Is Fauci a Colts fan? And
I don't know.
did he tell Wentz, "Hey, hold up on this. you don't want to take this. We'll get you something else.
And did he purposefully drop the 5-day rule right after Wentz got COVID? Is that what fucking happened? I'm just asking questions because it seemed pretty suspicious. Wentz gets COVID. CDC makes an announcement. 5 days is fine, not 10 days.
I think we got it. I think we got it.
Is that it? Did we fucking
call in? This is the fans listening. Call in if you have other objections, but I think that is it. Leave a comment if you think Fauci somehow isn't behind this, but
do you think Fauci has like money on the Colts or something? Do you think Fauci is betting like underdog Colts?
He's got money everywhere, so I wouldn't. I'm sure he's got some on the Colts. He's got money in Vegas, Wuhan, everywhere. So,
but you think his primary money right now is tied to the Colts? And is that what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
He's trying to pull something out.
Yeah, I would assume so. He's got them taking the chip. He's probably a parlay guy too. Although I don't know, that's tough because you're spread throughout so many teams, and
he's a parlay king.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? He probably told Green Bay that all the unvaccinated QBs last week. Did they win?
Vikings, Green Bay, and
the Colts. Yeah. He got 3 unvaccinated QBs working for him.
Damn.
Something's going on here, man. Something's going on here. Garrett, if you're listening, we need you to find out, man. Put the team together.
I don't even know if that's the subscriber's name. I think his last name is Garrett. Jake thought it was Big G, who was Garrett something from PWC. The dude from OC who was funny and large. He was like the big teacher's pet guy. I don't know if you remember him.
I don't remember him.
He was really funny. He was a nice dude, but fucking hilarious.
Could it be that Garrett? I don't know who's Garrett, but Garrett, we need you to look into this, man.
Yeah. All right, dude. Okay, that's enough. Let's talk college real quick.
Oh fuck! What are we gonna talk, man? What are we gonna talk?
Bowl season. Every conference sucks besides the SEC. A lot of games got canceled. I know Barstool had their own bowl game that got canceled. I don't even know who was in that. 2 irrelevant teams.
Did you even watch any of the bowl games other than the playoff? And then like the CFB, like the Cotton Bowl or the Orange Bowl, whatever, the Rose Bowl.
I don't think people really watch besides those big ones. The Rose Bowl is going on right now. I was watching that. Utah is so damn good. But
the Utah Utes.
The Utes. But no, I don't think anyone watches those shitty ones unless it's your team in it. But
I mean, even if it's my team, I don't want to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch the Alamo Bowl, that's for sure. That was just embarrassing.
But you did watch it, huh?
Yeah, I wish that shit just got canceled. That would have been better than us being down 30-3 at halftime.
Oh man, look, I wish they canceled yesterday's games because I lost some money on them too. Dude,
because did you bet on Bama? They had a huge spread and they covered it.
No, I bet on Michigan. I think they were like +8 or something. Of course, they did not. That would not go well. I just, I thought it was, Harbaugh's year. I thought, they finally got Ohio State down. They were gonna figure this shit out. They did not. Georgia just embarrassed them. That quarterback. I mean, I don't know if you watched that game, but there was this one interception. They're in the red zone. They're 10 yards away from their own, scoring a touchdown. And this guy literally passes it to the other team. It's like, it's not. I don't know if the wide receiver went on a bad route or something, but he's passing here. His wide receiver is here. It was like,
so
he literally passed it to the hands of the opposing teammate. Fucking
miscommunicate. Yeah, maybe I saw Portnoy tweet fire Harbaugh. I'm sure they'll have to get rid of him. I think if there's any message here, it's that Ohio State was so overrated. Like, we beat them, and Utah. I don't know what the score is currently. Utah was up 2 scores against them. when I last checked today. I don't think Ohio State's a good team. So Michigan beating them, I understand it was their first time beating them in years, but it's not.
Yeah, apparently it's not a big deal, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. But yeah, dude, the 2 playoff games were so shitty. I imagine the championship will be fucking good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one because I feel like those two teams equally matched. Alabama won 2 week, the last time they played against each other, but I'm pretty sure Georgia didn't play their full playbook because I think they suspected they're going to see them in the playoffs
Ooh,
again.
little Belichick strategy. Yeah, that's good. You can't give them everything.
I
Uh,
don't know. I don't know.
but let's trash Cincinnati for a second here.
Fuck the
Let's
Bearcats. Is that
let's
even a
talk,
mascot? What the fuck is that?
let's
Bearcats.
talk about. I mean, everyone's saying, or not everyone, but there's certain people going, man, they're being disrespected at the number 4 spot. They were undefeated. What is it? They should have been number 1. And then they just got, dick.
Oh man, that was bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. They just put 4 SEC teams in there and call it a life.
Honestly, I hate to say it, man. I hate to be like an SEC gamer and an SEC homer, but SEC really embarrassed the other conferences
Yeah,
this week. It's not even close. The
yeah,
Big Ten is not even close to the SEC.
yeah. And then the
That's it.
Pac-12 might as well be a Pee-wee football. It's tough.
Oh, Pac-12, forget about it. I mean, the Oregon Ducks, but the Pac-12 is beating the Big Ten right now. So,
Mm.
is the Big Ten just the most overrated of them all?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish we had Jake on here to defend his Hawkeyes, but yeah,
Another overrated football team.
they all do look shitty. That's for sure. I don't know.
They're beating up each other. They're not beating up other non-conference teams. Tell me the last Michigan didn't beat any non-conference teams, did they?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
In
know.
Ohio State, they lost to your boys, didn't they?
They did. Yes.
And they're about to lose to the Utah Utes.
Utes. Yeah. No, they're not great.
I don't get it.
How long is the SEC? It's just kind of a snowball thing where they're the best conference, so they're just going to keep getting the best guys. Like, there's no. If you're a player, you're going to go somewhere that's going to prepare you for the NFL.
And they have the most money because ESPN pays them the most.
Yeah.
And they're getting Oklahoma and Texas this year, so they just added to their. Yeah, next year Oklahoma, the Sooners, and Texas are going to be part of the SEC.
Yeah. Well, that's going to downgrade them a little bit, but yeah.
I mean the SEC. I mean the rich keep getting richer, right?
Yeah, I mean, how long does it go? When are we finally going to get another conference that's decent? It's
Clemson, ACC, or whatever. Does that count?
Yeah.
Is that the only team though from there? Maybe Louisville.
Yeah. How is Harvard and Yale doing? Where are they gonna step it up? Come on now.
I don't know, man. I know everyone's looking for that Division III football.
Yes.
Yeah. They're gonna make that jump to Division II.
Yeah, they'll do it eventually. Dude, all right. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. College football, it sucks. The Ducks will never win a championship as long as we're alive.
Probably not.
It's sad. The championship should be fun. The other thing I hate how it's always on a Monday. Like, why are we doing this Monday night?
Well, dude, you can't do it on a Sunday. That's NFL property.
So why not Saturday?
More people watch on a Monday. Saturday night, everyone's out. Who wants to watch a college football game on a Saturday night other than you? I mean, we know you don't have plans, but
that's true. I never have plans unless it's with men. But dude,
you're paying.
Yeah, well, that's without saying.
Imply.
Yeah. But we'll trans into PWC or accounting talk in a sec, but this reminded me. I remember I have fucking terrible memories of watching the LSU Clemson game at PWC. It's like 6 p.m. busy season. We're all still fucking working, and I slid into one of these side rooms with Jimothy, and we're
Fucking
just
Jimmy.
and we're just watching the game while my whole team is working, and I'm like, fuck this, I want to watch Joe Burrow, but yeah,
Were
certain.
you able to watch it?
Not really. I mean, I had like one screen with it playing, and then some fraud thing I was doing on the right.
Ugh, at least we know you're doing some good audit work.
Yes, exactly. I cared so much.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Alec, let's Caitlyn Jenner into the next topic and talk about
Dun-dun-dun.
yeah. And this is a rough time for people in the audit world.
Oh,
You get
oh
the
God. Oh God.
you get the 2 week break.
Yeah.
You you think it's awesome. You're like, wow, they really care. And then you're going into the busiest time of year. Next 4 months, 5 months, would you say? It's pretty tough stuff.
Yeah, I mean, could be 6, could be 7, could be the whole year for some heads.
Yeah, whole life.
Yeah, likely. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Our boy BD. That's a lifelong commitment right there.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. Blue suit,
yeah.
and everything. But like, what can people do here? Because I know we got millions of people listening, and they take our advice seriously. Like, what advice? Like, what would you give?
Well, let me.
And
If they're successfully not being able to work right now during the holidays, that's already a big W. So
yes,
congrats on that. But beyond that, if I'm them, I'm trying to fight for MLK Junior Day off. That's no,
yeah,
I'm serious. That's what I'm fighting for right now
yes,
is equality, and I want promotion of diversity, and I
yeah,
want these public accounting firms to recognize that MLK Junior Day off. And I'm telling you, if they do, you're going to see a lot happier people.
yes.
Yeah,
Let's
because
fight for it. We're not there to work there anymore, but we're fighting for the people to get that day off. And I don't want to turn this into a whole race thing because I talk
but
about
it's
that.
racist that they don't have that day off,
Yeah, and I
isn't
talk
it?
about race at my clan rallies every week. But one thing I want to discuss is it is funny how we never got that off. We never got that MLK Day off. I don't even get that off at my current company.
Oh
Yet
man.
we get all these Tim Ryan diversity emails. All this like BLM stuff, which is fine. Like I agree with that stuff too. But it's like you can't have one and then be like, no, you fuckers are working.
We need fucking MLK Day off. They got to show us that they mean
Yeah,
business. And
yeah,
if they don't, you know what? We're going to lead a rally against these firms.
yes,
Okay?
yes.
Are you with me?
Dude, I'm fucking here. I'm
We're
locked.
going to start a rally, folks. We're pissed off that they're
Yes,
not recognizing MLK Jr. Day off. It
yeah,
is disrespectful to this nation. It is disrespectful to the fine people of this country, and it is disrespectful to the great past MLK Jr. And
yes.
we're not going to fucking stand for this.
Dude, speaking of rallies and stuff, I went to an awesome one last year, January 6th, which it's coming. The reunion's coming up, so that'll. So I'm looking forward to round two. But no, dude, I totally agree. And do you know who Mark Normand is?
No, should I?
I mean, he's a comedian. He's like not insanely famous, but he had a really funny bit. Really, just very similar to what we're talking about here with like the hypocrisy, where like Nike will post like BLM on their LinkedIn, but then they'll be like, "Keep stitching, Asian boy." Like that's like that's their whole thing, and it's like PwC does the same shit with their
What about
people.
your boy LeBron James? Fucking
Oh
partnerships
God.
all together.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, we all that. Yeah, supporting China and yeah, it's all terrible. Everyone's a hypocrite, but that's fine.
Except you and me.
Except for us, dude. Except
Yeah.
for us. But back to the folks listening. Sorry, we're going all over the place.
So we're fighting for you guys here. We want
Yeah,
you guys to get
get
MLK
that
Junior
day,
Day
get
off.
that fucking day off. That's ridiculous. But any advice, Alec, on handling busy season? It is a tough time. It is a lot of
Yes.
work. It is
Yeah.
stressful. Should you bring snacks?
No.
Jack off? What do you do?
Is there any advice? No. Is there any advice to go to hell? No. I mean, you're going to be burned in the
Yeah.
oven. What do you? I mean, I don't know. There's nothing. There's nothing you could do to prepare for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just say, and this is what we pride ourselves on with this pod, is we've lived through it. We're being honest about it. When you are a college kid and you're going through it and you've got these brainwashed employees going, oh, it is a busier time of year, but it's fun. You're with your team and it's fun. It's like, all right, you're spewing shit out of your mouth when you're saying stuff.
And those people with those schedules, man. You know, remember those people that had their like schedules, like, oh, we got to work out, like sleep from like 1 a.m. or
Yeah,
2 a.m. to 6 a.m.,
yeah,
work out from like 6 a.m. to 7 I'm like, and they're like, oh yeah, we got to work out, we got to stay healthy during this time. I'm like, how do you have time to work out, sleep, do the actual work? And it's bullshit.
yeah.
No,
Here,
that's
here's a piece of advice. Anyone with New Year's resolutions, if it was go to the gym every day, that's cut that thing out. If you're a big
in Big Four, yeah.
yeah, unless you want to do some push-ups in the audit room. But I had a friend who he tried to do that. Because PwC had a gym on a lower floor. They ended up getting a gym maybe like a year into me working there. And
Class pass, right, or whatever.
yeah, yeah. What was it called? Gay Crunch? I forget the name of it, but it was like my friend would go run. He would go run at lunchtime, and that lasted all of like a week until it got too busy. He's like, yeah, I can't even take an hour break.
And it just doesn't work. Where are you going to shower? Or if you're
Yeah,
not going to shower, you're just going to smell and just ruin everyone else's day because they're going to be stuck in that conference room with
yeah.
you all day, and going to have to smell you.
He would shower, which was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I never showered, but
Oh,
he
there you
would
go.
after the run.
It sounds
But
about right.
but yeah, I'm trying to think of like tangible things. Do the snack runs. If they offer a coffee run, you get out of the office. Take as many breaks as you can to get out of the fucking room. I just
But
remember.
hold on, right now they're not even working from the office. They're
Oh,
probably working from home.
that's a good point.
So
Oh
these
my,
guys,
are
uh,
they? I thought they were back. I talked to someone who said they were coming back.
are
Maybe
they?
not with this
I
Omicron.
know, like one of the firms said they're working from home permanent. Like, didn't Deloitte say working from home permanently or something?
Oh, like not. See, this is out of my.
One of the firms said it. But I still know that there's still some audit teams that meet, but I think it's voluntary. But
Yeah,
then there's another problem with that. From what I understand, although it is voluntary, it's like looked down upon if you say no.
yeah,
So you're kind of like it's kind of like those unlimited vacation days.
right. Yeah, you're not gonna use all those. You use one of those and they smack you.
They look down on it, and same thing. They're like, "Oh, it's completely voluntary to come in, but we want you to come in."
Yeah.
And then you're like, "So
Well,
you gotta go
I guess I'm coming in. Yeah,
in." Yeah,
coming everywhere. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about. I'm just so self-centered and dumb.
OG, old school.
Yeah, that I'm thinking about our experiences.
But by the way, the solution to that is don't get vaccinated,
Yeah,
because if you're not vaccinated, they can't let you come in.
yeah, and you'll be a better QB.
But folks, for the record, I am fully vaccinated. I'm not saying don't get vaccinated or get vaccinated. I'm just playing in the middle here, folks. I'm just
Yeah, yeah, we really are in the middle. Alec in the middle.
the middle of the country. I got a pulse.
Yes. All right, dude. Also, like, it's weird how. Sorry, this is. Never mind. I was gonna make a Virgin Pulse joke. I don't think fans would know what that is. I don't think that exists anymore. But yeah, I don't know.
Does it exist?
Do we have any advice? I don't know. It's tough. It's gonna be a tough time. Hang in there. Maybe get a new job. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, folks, if you guys don't get a new job after this busy season, I don't know what you guys are doing, because there's so many new jobs out there. Why go through busy season for the rest of your lives?
Do you think you benefited? Like, was there like any tangible stuff that you could take with you from going? Like, you're able to handle stress, like a lot of things being thrown at you. There's stuff that you can take on to your next job, but the
Hmm.
skills themselves, like specific audit work papers and stuff, yeah, it's like,
It's just yawn, man. It's just a yawn. You're just
yeah,
talking to me about audit and work papers.
I know, yeah, it's terrible. I should have just been doing TikToks from the get, but yeah,
Oh, there goes our Mr. 100K right now. Are you closing around 200K yet?
dude, no, I'm not even close. We got to bump those numbers up. The fans listening.
Cousin Eddie 503 for the folks at home.
Yeah. But no,
Hold on.
I'd say an accountant is way better than doing comedy. Money
Yeah, I
wise.
mean, I don't know if you're considering what you're doing right now, comedy, but I mean,
No.
oh my God. Hold on, folks. Hold on. I just went on Mr. Alex, Cousin Eddie's 503's TikTok. Um, do you have a Cameo?
Yes, I do.
And you think that
I've done two of them.
fuck out of here? Are you serious?
Yeah, I've done two of them.
People have paid you
People,
money
yeah,
to
dude.
do videos.
Yeah, dude, I made one. I'll send it to you.
Oh my God.
I'll send you one I did like a week ago. Yeah, I did one for this random fucking kid. It was pretty funny.
Oh my God. And so for personal use, $10. But
Yeah.
for businesses, that you just fuck the businesses, right? $70. So why would a business, why would a business if I'm a business, why am I clicking on the $70 one? I'm
Show
just
the
saying
fans what you're looking at, because I don't even know what this is.
I'm looking at this guy's Cameo.
Oh, I don't know
And
if
it's
can I change that? I don't know. I just did the default 10.
like what if I'm like on an official capacity? Oh shit, I gotta click for business, huh? Or
Yeah,
they got the corporate card and they're like, you know what,
yeah.
fuck.
Well, maybe people in the audit room will need a cheer up, and they'll want to pay for one, and they'll have to shell out 70 bucks.
It's for business, right? And are you discriminating if it's personal use or for business? And like, if someone says audit room, you're like, no, that ain't personal use. Is
Yeah,
that are you
yeah.
filtering that?
I'll filter through. Jamie looks at them too. Yeah, we gotta have people looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that I mean, yeah, that's the only thing that was missing from Cameo, our boy Alex.
Yes, dude. Yeah,
So
people are dying for it.
so if you guys are looking for a Cameo from our boy, you got to go on cameo.com and search for Alex Edmonds
Yeah,
and do for business, because for business you get engaging video content for your company, customers, or employees, and it's only $70.
yeah.
Whereas personal use, you only get a personalized video for you or someone else for $10.
Yeah. It's
That
not.
sounds pretty
They're
but
low
business for
quality.
business, engaging video content, that engaging, not just only personalized, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's way better, and it's better bang for your buck. The $10, I mail it in, folks. They're not good.
But for
All
the $70, you're going ham, huh? You're engaging.
dude, I might I might upload just to like promote it. I might upload one of the ones that I did just like to my YouTube, or maybe this you or the Big Four Boys.
But that is that personalized at that point? That
Well,
seems not very.
at that point, it's like, but I said the people's names. It was two people who I did it for. But yeah, I'll
And
upload that.
they did personal use. They didn't do the before business.
They did the personal use. Yeah,
Were they satisfied with the videos?
they thought it was really funny. They like posted it on their Instagram and everything.
And let me ask let me ask you this. What
Yeah,
if they're not satisfied with the video? What happens then?
yeah, I don't know. Then they should have paid for the business one.
and, and like when you say kids, like were these like teenagers,
No,
preteen, like
they were like college.
oh, okay, college kids.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
making dough. But yeah, we'll do a Big Four Boys one someday where you do a cool one.
It's only going to be for business, that one. That one's just going to be
Yeah,
exclusively for business. We
yeah,
can't do any personalized ones for
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Because for business, it is a major, it's very lucrative.
Yeah, oh, it's good
Do
stuff.
I need like an LLC or something to sign up for business, or can I say I'm a business?
Just say you're the business and you'll get the quality one.
Okay, I
I'm
don't
not
need to
gonna be too
prove I'm a
strict. I'm
business.
not gonna be too strict about the people signing up for the business one. I mean that.
Okay, so if I come in and say I'm a business, you're not going to say, "Hey, you're not a business, buddy."
Yeah, it's like a high school kid buying alcohol. It's like you're gonna let him buy it. It's money for you.
Got it. So you're okay. We're like, fuck it, 18-year-old alcohol. It's fine as long as they're paying you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. So okay, yeah, maybe we'll do a for business one. I want to see what this engaging video content is.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Four Boys. We'll get on Cameo. We're on YouTube, folks, Twitter, Brazzers, Facebook. We're
The
covering
hub.
everything. The Hub. Alec, did you have anything else? I don't know if we even helped the fans there with busy
I
season.
think we did. I think the cameo find was the biggest
Yes.
helpful tip.
Yeah.
Folks, that's what you got coming for you guys. If you guys play all your cards right, your accounting and everything, you could be on Cameo like our boy Alex here,
Yes.
and make videos for the people and for businesses.
Yes. Mostly businesses. All right, dude. That's I don't have anything else in this app. I'm out of juice.
All right, me too. Like and subscribe if you guys already haven't. Throw us a comment. We're always looking. We want our next Garrett. Yeah, see you guys for number 20.
All right. Love you, Big G. All right.